Yup. What's up with it? It's your boy Nitty, back with another reading. This is gonna be a reading for the sign of Capricorn. So Capricorn, what's up with it? What's up? Just now, I was doing a live just a second ago for Leo, and somebody was in there commenting. They was talking shit. It'd always be a bunch of spammers or whatever. Anyway, the dude, I think it was the dude. They had like a dude like name. Anyway, the motherfucker was like. He's like, uh, they said hi first, and then they was like going off saying some dumb shit. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. But anyway, he was like, at the end, I finally looked at the comments and or the chat, and the chat was like, the dude was like, he said, "What the fuck? You just talking to yourself?" Yeah, I ignore people who don't go along with the program. You don't even exist at that point. Like, if you're not trying to please me, why are you here? You know what I mean? Why are you here? I don't need company. Some every once in a while I get bored, but like shit, I just go outside. The world is there. So here we go. Sextile. That's always good. All right, sextile and abundance. Okay, so whatever you guys be working for is going to amplify or is going to increase. Oh, what's up there, Cola? All right, so whatever you guys work on is going to increase. All right, so you guys be working through difficulty or stress. All right, it's a new philosophy where you guys are some of y'all is like learning how to resist things. What I mean? Maybe resisting the urge to splurge, which could be like overspending. Maybe you guys do that a lot. Maybe it could be like resisting the urge to have too unrealistic expectations for situations. Sometimes it could be like resisting the urge to like I don't know, be overly generous with people. Kind of like what I was just saying, where it's like, I'm not going to acknowledge what's not working for me. I'm not going to acknowledge what doesn't really make my life better. So, you know what I mean? So this could be a skill set that some of y'all are taking on. All right. It's a talent that you already have that's being activated because of some experiences that y'all going to have. These would be synced up experiences too, but big experiences, life-changing experiences. So you're going to probably come up with a new philosophy or a new way of living after these experiences. They were once tension or stress, or they were once a difficult period to get over, something that kept like hindering you or annoying you or frustrating you. It kept causing issue. You guys are finding a way through like continually dealing with it to be able to like make better of it or to be able to look at it with a new way of seeing it. Like, okay, I view it. So you're gonna be looking at your social interactions totally different. All right, we got four wands. All right, some of y'all also reconnecting with somebody who you guys may have felt, I don't know, fell off with or had disappointment with in a connection. Could be somebody you guys didn't quite get past the honeymoon phase with. You know what I mean? So you look like you guys can be reconnecting or reuniting. And we got the three of swords in reverse. So there's a silver lining. All right, it's a silver lining this time, or it's like something that this person wants to reveal. This time they want to be more encouraging, more helpful, more cooperative, or just more communicative, maybe more social. You know what I mean? They're going to seem a lot more optimistic this next go round. Yeah, we got the two of cups. So, but it's two of cups in reverse. So traditionally this would be like a breakup. Like normally I would read this as a breakup, but like with the two of cups here, this is someone who's looking to see if you feel the same way that they feel. In this case, especially with the king of swords and the king of wands, they find you to be attractive, but this is somebody who wants to keep an air of like chill or wants to keep their dignity. You know what I mean? So some of y'all they want to come to a compromise between y'all. Yeah, we got the ace of pentacles here and the magician, so they're gonna try to create an opportunity to get the relationship off the ground with probably a conversation where they're going to maybe flatter you or where they're going to try to make up some of y'all make up for what they've done in the past or make up for what they didn't do in the past. So I get that. Like at this time, your confidence may be like what's hindering the relationship or your attractiveness for some of you. It could be also your ambition. Like you guys may like desire to be bigger, to be more known, to be, I don't know, famous, wealthy, you know what I mean? Which is nothing wrong with these things, but I guess like at times people may feel that you discard them or not take seriousness in your friendships or in your relationships, which could be friendships or romantic. People may feel that you don't value or you don't feel the same way about your connections. So people may not feel as in touch with you or they may not feel as connected to you. You know what I mean? So y'all may be looking at, like I said, looking at your relationships or looking at your interactions, your social interactions with people totally different. And probably like carrying yourselves a lot different, especially with the King of Swords and the King of Wands, like a lot more confidence, a lot more stronger boundaries, a lot more self-respect. It's almost like the Emperor type of energy, but it's like think of like confidence and like being able to like express exactly what you need or want from people. So that may have been a problem for some of y'all. Because the square means that it's an existing issue that you have to figure out how to deal with by doing something totally different. And for some of y'all could be doing without relationships. Because sometimes sometimes you guys could depend on a relationship, especially with the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, sometimes you guys could be like depending on other people's input or other people's assistance or help. You know what I mean? So this may be like a philosophy where you guys kind of like want to get it out the mud. Like I'm gonna get but it's abundant. So like whatever you work at, whatever you put time, energy, elbow grease into is going to expand. All right. So this may encourage more people to be more generous with you, or you're going to experience generous situations where like they just kind of seem synced up or meant for you. Also, some of y'all are going to be coming into a relationship with somebody who may be a heartbreaker or maybe somebody who doesn't necessarily feel the relationship the same way that you do. All right. I don't know. They're going to have a heart to heart with y'all, or at least just try to keep it real with y'all. Some of y'all just going to like come straight out and just tell you, like, yo, I think you're fine, or I think you're attractive, or I want to take this situation off. I don't know. They want to get it off the ground, is what I'm trying to say. So this person, normally this is with the King of Swords, is somebody who's good at expressing themselves, but like they're not good at expressing emotions. So you probably like brought up some type of emotions in somebody that they don't know how to express. All right. So it's going to be like a lucky encounter that you're going to have with somebody or a lucky conversation that you're going to have with somebody, and they're going to be trying to fill out the vibes in the relationship or fill out the vibes through the conversation to see if you have the same level either of attraction or the same feelings about the situation that they do, because they can see this going somewhere. I'm about to say they may want to prepare you for the stress that comes with dealing with them, so this may be someone who kind of gives you a disclaimer. You know what I mean? Especially with the King of Swords, they try to give you all the details or give you all the like possible scenarios that's there. So this may be somebody who's like really blunt or really, yeah, really blunt, especially with the Three of Swords and the King of Swords, really blunt. You know what I mean? Sometimes they say hurtful, harsh things, but like this is somebody who could be honest to a fault. You know what I mean? So I think that might be also what they expect from their partners or what they expect in this relationship is be honest to a fault. So you guys may be finding creative ways to communicate with each other or creative ways to just, I mean, creative ways just to communicate with other people. That might be in a skill set that some of y'all lack because the magician is here, which is also using or adapting a skill set that you are already gifted with. So whatever it is a skill set ability that you're already gifted with, you guys are going to be learning how to use to get over, let's say, hardships, difficulties, obstacles, complex situations, tense situations, you know what I mean, repeated patterns of things. You're gonna be using that to get you guys over like a difficult period. All right. So anyway, it could be done with Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Cancer, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag, Pisces. All right. So Capricorn, that was y'all reading. Thanks for being here. Thanks for rocking and rolling. I'm gone.